we leave Badger and we head to Deer Lake. It's not a very big day. You're only going to do about 140 kilometers unless you decide to do some excursions. It's not a lot of driving, but there's a lot to see. I mean, you've got the Gaff Topsail and the rock quarry and around the dam at Deer Lake. So there's some beautiful areas in around there. And, we saw caribou and moose and things like that. So, it's still a full day. We didn't arrive in Deer Lake until later in the afternoon. But, it's a pretty good day. But it's not challenging in terms of, having to ride long period of time. We left our place, the River Shack, and went up to Robin's Donuts for breakfast. We usually get up around, we're usually on the road by 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I see that there's a trail back this way to go to the T-rail. So I'm assuming now that might be something that we'll have to check out next year, providing it's, good enough for the ATV. But anyway, we went and took the path. We took the road back and then hit the T-rail and then just kind of carried on here. There's a lot of dips in the road here. It's hard to make good time. We use the potholes or the big dips as slalom racing, right? I mean, it's kind of crazy, but it kind of improves a little bit once you get going across the Gaff Topsail. There's a spot right here that it's a rock quarry. And you'll see in the video, you come up and most of the time people, they go up and they park for pictures and things like that. And, it's a good little break for sure. And then, of course, you can't pass going to the Gaff Topsail. I mean, that is without a doubt a must stop. It is unbelievable. So you come into the Gaff Topsail here, and you can ride up here. There's some groups that actually park down here and walk up. I'm not so sure. I mean, if you're just a beginner, then perhaps that might be the case, walking up. But we didn't have too much problem. I mean, it can be a bit of a challenge, but it's no real big hassle. And then from here, you hike up to the very peak of the mountain. And you're on top of the world. I mean, you literally just overlook the entire area. It's an incredible view. Be prepared for wind. If it's too windy, probably best not to go up there because you could be blown right off the top of the mountain. I'm telling you, it gets incredibly windy. Once you leave the Gaff Topsail, then it's pretty well motor along till you hit Deer Lake. As you get close to Deer Lake, one of the first indicators will be this big dam right here. It's kind of a cool spot. It's always worth getting off the quad and taking a few pictures and having a look around. You can tell by the contour lines here that you come down over this hill and come back down around. You literally drive across the river and around the back of the dam here. And then you come back up the hill and come back onto the T-rail. Originally, I guess the train and the T-rail, they went right over top of the dam. Now you come back down and go around. Now, there's a road right here, and it's kind of interesting because, I mean, this road is really fast and really well maintained. The T-rail, however, is a bit overgrown and it's getting kind of in rough shape. Mostly because people are just using the road, right? As you can see, as I follow along the path here, it starts to leave. Now, you can cut down here to the T-rail, but you don't really need to do that because as you keep coming down this road, it literally joins back on again, back over here. So you can catch the T-rail again. Now, I haven't done the road, and I'm sure people will probably tell you could probably take that road. I mean, the road does go all the way to Deer Lake. There's no two ways about it because there's the road there. It comes out here. One of the cool things about coming down the T-rail into Deer Lake is that you you actually they actually have a path for ATVs and skidoos down along Main Street. So you can see Main Street's right there. So as you come into that, there's a trail all the way down. So it's pretty cool because you're driving through town, you can see shops and stuff like that, and it's kind of neat. I don't know what we were doing over here, but anyway, we come down this way, and the Driftwood Inn is right here, and that's where we stayed in 2018, mostly because the next day we were going to continue down the T-rail to have Cecil Anderson pick us up and take us around Corner Brook. Now the year before we went and went down Goose Arm Road and went to Cox's Cove and stayed on the edge of Corner Brook. So that year when we came into Deer Lake, we stayed at the Deer Lake Motel, which is basically right here. And there's an Irving gas station here, which is great for breakfast and supper and things like that. And the motel here, you can park your quad like right in front of your room, which is really, really, really good. The Driftwood is you're parking your quad out in the parking lot, out in where you can't really quite keep an eye on it, but it's still a great place because it's got a nice restaurant and there's a couple of places around. And when you come into town here, you can come down through, there's trails right from the Driftwood Inn to come all the way down through here, and then you can get gas right here. There's a gas station right here, and if you continue on, there's a grocery store / liquor store right here, so you can pick up some supplies and make a beer run and then cruise back, which is what we did this year. We cruised all the way down, went straight to get gas, fill up. We typically get gas at night, make sure everything's filled up at night before we go back to the hotel. So with that, I'm going to turn you over to the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment, or if you have a question, let me know. I hope you enjoy the rest of the footage. Thanks for watching. hindsight is a wonderful thing. I had some steering issues at the end of this trip, which you'll see later videos. It becomes apparent me having to back up and straighten up in order to get into the beside Conal here. There's an issue with my quad. It becomes quite perilous later on. Wow. What do you think of this view?
This is spectacular. Right now it doesn't feel as windy as last year, but we're not at the top yet. It's not over. You're just seeing all the other quads come in now that were the group that we've been playing leapfrog with. This is one of my favorite parts of the trip. One of my favorites. It's beautiful.
Gimbal.
Oh yeah, this would have been perfect. Yep, pretty windy.
On top of the world. Holy. Incredible. If you want. It's really nice. Yeah. Yep. Huh? Footing? Yep. Just as I was. No, I'll be fine. Okay. Just as I made the corner. I tried to jump. What happened? You okay? Oh, right. I was gonna jump too. I was gonna jump too, but not for the same reason. Not have worn rubber boots. That's what I hear. No, they're not. Yeah, those are good ones too. Ah, spare me. Have fun so far? Oh. Hi guys, Frank from Adventures Outdoors. Really hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more videos like that, just click, I don't know, over here somewheres. And we'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking here. And as well, I have a website. If you're interested in the website and want to check out some more details, just click one of these spots over here. And as well, in the description, we'll have everything posted, all the details posted in the description. Thanks for watching.